51.
Getting back together, I said, listen, one of the things I don't want is a relationship on social media. And then I sort of realized it's not a fair thing to ask.
YouTube, what's going on? WittyP coming back with another one. Let's get it. You know I gotta keep the fire coming. Today I want to do a reaction to Bennifer. Yes, Ben and Jennifer Lopez. They've gotten back together after, nearly 2 decades of being separated. And Ben Affleck, one of his rules and stipulations was no more social media. He said he gonna put his foot down this time, but that shit went right out the window. That shit went right out the window. He found himself, compromising. And that's what you do in a relationship. You have to compromise, But what people don't realize is that was the main reason that they broke up. Yes, as Ben Affleck, stated, that's one of the main reasons that they broke up. So he knows what he's getting himself into. And he ended up compromising. It's a deal breaker. That was one of the deal breakers. No more social media. But he ended up, compromising. And he said he had to understand that she's an artist. But you must also understand that he just didn't want to be single. Because if that would drove you away, how can it drive you back? If you like your personal space, your privacy, that's big. That's big. So if you like that, how could, the social media and shit drive you back? Because you just didn't want to be lonely. And we know Jennifer Lopez, she don't want to ever be lonely. She can't stay single for more than 6 months. As soon as she was done with Alex Rodriguez, she got right back with, right back in a relationship with Ben Affleck. They started talking back in 2021. And they got married in 2022. But I want to give you a little more context from an article, people.com. Ben Affleck didn't want a relationship on social media with Jennifer Lopez, but learned to compromise. Ben Affleck opens up about his relationship with Jennifer Lopez in her new documentary, The Greatest Love Story Never Told. Yeah, 2 motherfuckers that didn't want to be lonely. And people always do this in relationships, act like they gonna have rules and stipulations and put their foot down. Chick throw that punani on them, or, he give her that good, man, that shit go right out the window. You forget what the fuck rules you had, or, what deal breakers you had. It happen all the time in relationships when the couple get back together. Now, this time I'm not going to be accepting this, and this. Man, a couple months go past, all that, or couple weeks go past, all that shit go out the window. Shut the fuck up. You don't mean that shit. Shut the fuck up. But when Jennifer Lopez and Ben Affleck rekindled their romance in 2021 after nearly 2 decades apart, the Air star had a request. Lopez has 253 million followers on Instagram, and Affleck didn't want their relationship to play out in front of prying eyes, he says in her new Amazon Prime documentary, The Greatest Love Story Never Told. Getting back together, I said, listen, one of the things I don't want is a relationship on social media, the actor and director 51 recalls. Then I sort of realized that it's not a fair thing to ask. It's sort of like you're going to marry a boat captain and you go, well, I don't like the water. The only problem, I don't have any problem with compromising in relationships, because that's part of relationships. You have to, put up with your partner's shit sometimes that you don't want to put up with, But if that's what drove you away, how the fuck could you go back to that? If that's what really drove you away, that's the only thing that confused me. But I understand, because as motherfuckers start getting older, they don't want to be lonely. They don't. You don't want to be lonely. Getting back together, I said, listen, one of the things I don't want is a relationship on social media. Okay, hold on. Despite Affleck's trepidations, the couple has made it work, getting engaged in April 2022 and tying a knot in Las Vegas that July. In the years since, Lopez, 54, has occasionally shared photos and videos of Affleck to her social media feeds, including a sweet video of them singing Sam Cooke's What a Wonderful World in a car in honor of his birthday in August. We're just 2 people with different kinds of approaches trying to learn to compromise, he says. Yeah, she is an artist. She has a lot going on, but that's what drove you away. How the fuck could that, whatever. But hear what else the couple had to say, as they're, working, to, put their differences aside and make it work this time. Check them out.
When Shannon and I broke up, before, the catalyst for that was this massive amount of scrutiny around our private life.
It was my first kind of heartbreak.
Was it because it was so public and we wanted to know every single thing about your relationship?
Well, that didn't help. You know, just one of those breakups that really, you know, it was like a tough one for me for whatever reason.
I had a very firm sense of boundaries initially around like the press. While Jen, I don't think objected to it.
And see, that's my thing. Motherfuckers can't stand on shit. They'll have these rules and act like they enforcing some shit, but you know, a little intimacy, you know, drive that shit right out the window. That's all it takes, a little intimacy, and you know, before you know it, you forgot what the fuck, you know, enforcements you had coming into the relationship. But I don't feel sorry for Ben Affleck because he know what the fuck he getting himself into, period. You know, she's an artist, she's a, you know, star. You know it comes with the territory, period. So I'm gonna use an example. So if I'm in a relationship and I like to, you know, kick it all the time throughout the week, you know, every day throughout the week, I damn near go out and kick it. And a girl break up with me for that reason, and we get back together, she know already what come with the territory, period. She know I'ma still be doing me, kicking it, you know, going out throughout the week, you know, doing me as well while I'm in a relationship. I'm just using an example. But I'm just saying, you can't feel sorry for somebody that knows what comes with it, period. You can't feel sorry for nobody that knows what comes with it. Motherfuckers see some shit that say hot, and they touch it, and they get themselves burnt. You don't feel sorry for them because the shit said hot, motherfucker. Don't touch it. So you can't feel sorry for motherfuckers that know what they're getting themselves into. You know, that's what I took from this, and that's the teaching point from this. Don't feel sorry for motherfuckers. Don't, ever. When you know that they know what they're getting themselves into, don't feel sorry for them. But let me know what y'all think. Justin down in the comments. Keep the fire coming, keep it rolling. Best way to help is share the video. Good luck, Bennifer. But best way you can help share the video, entertain, hit that cash app. You know, we had to knock another one out. Bop, bop.